Here's an email that I've just sent to myself, and at the bottom of the email here is the PS. If you can see there, PS, want to become a physical intervention instructor. And what they do is they basically click on that, and that takes them through to our training course, which is about physical restraint instructors, which goes there. So very, very simple. You put a PS on an email, and they click on the bottom. The reason PSs are so good is they're slightly under the radar, not unethically, of course. I mean, but you're not trying to sell someone something. You're actually saying, oh, by the way, we do this, and if you're interested, check it out. So it's a very good way of sort of asking someone to check out what you do, but it drives traffic back to your website. That's the important thing. And if you think about how many emails a day you probably send out, there's a phenomenal opportunity there for you to actually drive traffic back to your website. And we'll talk about capturing that traffic in a minute. Other things we tend to do with emails as well is we'll have a company graphic on them or a picture of one of us on there, and we'll also use images in emails. And the reason is this: it's quite simple really. If you think about the amount of emails you get that come through to you every day, which are just text with the odd hyperlink thrown in there trying to flog you something, you probably ditch most of them. Well, you're representative of the rest of the UK as well, if not the rest of the world, and people ditch those things too. This shows that you've taken a bit of time, that you actually considered what you're doing. And if I receive an email from someone and it's got a picture in it, I'm far more likely to either open up the links or look at that email as I would do with one without. So there's something you can do. Now, with regards to pictures, there's a number of sources you can go to get pictures. I mean, this is one, Fotolia. Absolutely great. I mean, you can search here all files, photos, illustrations, vectors, videos. Again, you can just Google Fotolia, and you can set up an account on here. And if I for example, put in the word self-defense and I search all files, what it will do is it will come up with a number of images. If I choose one, I'll choose this Gucci-looking martial arts guy here, and you will see it gives you the option for the photo and different sizes that you can buy the photo in. Now, it always defaults to large, which is 14 credits. If you're doing PowerPoint or online stuff, you only need extra small or small, which is 2 credits or 6 credits in this case here. Now you have to buy credits. So to buy credits here, 27 credits at £25. So roughly 90p pound a credit. So for £2, you've got a pretty good photo. Now I've got literally hundreds, if not thousands of these that we've bought over the years, but it's great because you're not getting into any copyright issues here. Because if you just pinch a picture off the web and use it, you could be in breach of someone's copyright who owns that picture. So, and there's literally thousands and thousands of pictures to choose from. I mean, there's another lady here doing an extremely high kick. Let's see how much she is. Extra small size, 1 credit. So about 90p, small size, 3 credits. So again, just under £3. So Fotolia, really good resource. Another option for you, does exactly the same thing, is a company called iStock Photo. And again, you can enter keywords in here. So we'll just put, again, self-defense in, see what they come up with as a comparative. We've got a number of images there. We're looking at illustrations here. Let's just go to all files, sorry. And then we'll go to self-defense. But as you can see, you can search for images, you can search for photographs, you can search for videos, anything you like. So there's one there. We'll click on that one. Just a random click, and you can see again it's defaulted to large, which is £17.75. Now I've got to tell you, I'd never pay that much for a photograph, but a small is £7.75 and an extra small is £5. You can buy credits to do this, 4 credits and 6 credits, so probably slightly more expensive than Fotolia, but again it may give you a different range. But it's just something you need to have a look at, something you need to be mindful of. But it's a great resource for getting loads and loads of stock images from, and you can build up a database of these using time and time again, which is absolutely excellent. High quality professional photographs. Okay, let's go back to here. Now the other thing we do is we put videos into our web page as well. So if you've looked at our training course web page, I'll come back to this box in a second, you can see that we use loads and loads of videos. Now we use YouTube to store most of our videos, and this is just one we had on here. Now if you look at this video, we've had 584 views on this. Now the reason I did this video is someone sent me an email saying basically that a police officer had challenged the right that they were allowed to use handcuffs. And I've dealt with this so many times that I thought, well, oh, hell, I'll just put a video up. So this is a video done in PowerPoint or Keynote if you're using Mac, with me talking over it like I'm talking over it now. And then we uploaded it onto the web, made it public so anyone can see it, and just put an email out saying, hey, we've got this video out there if you're interested. 584 people have viewed that email. And if you look, when it says description, it gives a hyperlink to our website. So if someone clicks on that, they go back to the course that's related to that. So it's just driven 584 people back to our course. But the beauty of YouTube is if you enable it to allow people to leave comments, you get people leaving comments on your video. How cool is that? You know, people can leave positive things about your video, and it all gets driven back to your web page. Now we've got numerous videos on our website, and if I go to a channel, because we have a channel set up, and if you go to YouTube, they'll show you how to do this stuff. This is the really cool thing about channels. Channels allow you to have different playlists. So I have a playlist for physical restraint, so all my videos for physical restraint go in there. Feedback goes in there, handcuff training in there, so on and so forth. So you can have playlists for virtually any aspect of your training that you like, or your interest that you like. I've even got music ones on here. Now the reason I've got music ones is quite simple, is if you actually go in and you click on these music, oh, what's happened there? If I click on music I like, and it opens that playlist, if you look at the number of views these videos have had, 100,000, 783,000, 21 million, 4 million. What I do is I pick music. I mean, I pick music I like, but I try and find the ones that got the highest number of views, and I put them into a playlist on my site. You're allowed to do that. That's absolutely cool. But it raises my profile for the channel. And as you've seen, or you may have seen, if you look up the top here, this is the really important bit. We've had nearly 77,000 views. So 77,000 people have come to our YouTube channel, and 73 people have subscribed to it. Guys, this is free. You can do this for nothing. So it's worth the time and effort. Get yourself a piece of software, record your own presentations, or at least embed presentations or share presentations on channels. It's really, really worth doing. And then when you go to your training pages, you actually put those videos in there. And what happens then is this raises the profile of your web page, because you've embedded YouTube videos into there, because Google, I don't know if you know, owns YouTube. So you're now embedding YouTube videos onto your web page, which ups your ranking. Now, another thing we can get graphics from, by the way, I meant to mention this. You see this spinning box here? This is great. I mean, I use a site called Fiverr.com, Fiverr. So if you go to Fiverr.com, you can do this. And if I go to my shopping, you will see that I've actually spent lots of little $5 on here. These are all of the bits of work I've had done by people on Fiverr. Now I've got to say, in the main, I am very, very satisfied. I've had the odd one or two which is not very good, but for $5, who cares, you know? But if you look at this graphic was done for $5. $5. This graphic was done for $5. The graphic you saw on that thing was done for $5. Really, really worth doing. You can get on there. They do all sorts of things on there. I mean, if you go back to the, oh, excuse me. So I'm recording live, so you have to forgive me that one. If you go back to the home page, you can search all sorts of things. You know, GIFs, graphics and design, video and animation, online marketing, anything you want, they will actually do for you for $5 and have it delivered. And I get stuff delivered sometimes within hours. It's really, really worth doing. So it's absolutely great. And again, it's a graphic. Embed it on your email, embed it in your web page, and you've got good visual stimulation to people coming to your site. Okay. So let's say they visit your site and they come there and they see this. I'm just going to refresh the page to see what happens in a second. So they clicked on the PS, or they've clicked on a link on a YouTube video, and they come back to this site and they're browsing through and they're looking at stuff, and now you've got someone who's interested in this. Now this is targeted marketing because they're interested in what you do. You need to capture that detail, and as you've just seen there, here comes a little capture box. Now I'm offering them something. This is a freebie. Some marketers call it freemiums, but I'm offering someone something for free here. I'm saying, look, enter your details below to receive lots of free additional information and videos about the benefits of attending this phenomenal course in easily digestible bite-sized chunks. So what I'm saying to someone is, stick your name in there, stick your email in there, register it, and I will send you lots of emails, probably, you know, one a day or one every 2 or 3 days, depending on how you want to structure them, that will give you lots and lots of information about the benefits of doing this course. And notice that I use the word benefits there. The software I use to do this is called Aweber. Now you can go to aweber.com and you can set up an account, And basically what you do is once you've got the account, it allows you to construct those forms and capture people's details. Now if I go into my account here, you can see I've got a number of lists here which I run, and you can see how many people have subscribed to each list. Now these are a fairly new list. I've got rid of lists, but I've used this for a long time. And what you do is you pick a list. So let's say we've got this free marketing one here, which is probably the one you come through in. And I go to subscribers. In fact, you can see I've got 42 subscribers. I won't go to subscribers, or you'll see who they are, and I'll probably breach data protection or something. But it's 42 people subscribed. And what I do is I set up a number of messages here, which go out automatically. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to do this. This is just showing you what you can use. But basically, these are automated emails that go out, and they go out at whatever delay you want to predetermine them. So I put a day in between each one, because we're doing one video a day for the next X number of days. But you can structure it every 2 days, every 3 days, every week if you want to. But once this is set up, it's automated. It's absolutely phenomenal. So again, go to Aweber, look at setting this up, and get that on your web page. So when people come to your web page and they start browsing, I've set a time delay on this one, I think 10 or 20 seconds, but the box will come in, they enter their information on there, and you capture their details. So there again is an easy way of getting information. Now, what about websites? Let's come on to websites for a minute. I've had a couple of you email me saying, where can I get websites? Well, you can pay, like our course, we paid our website. Sorry, we've paid thousands for that thing. We've had it, bespokely designed. But if you go to an internet company now like GoDaddy, there's GoDaddy, there's Bluehost, there's loads of these out there. You can get a website, if you look at this, for a small business for £2.69 a month. This is GoDaddy.com, £2.69 a month. Now, someone just emailed me and said they've been quoted £1,000. Well, yeah, pay it if you want to, but you can get this with full functionality for £2.69 a month. Now, I've just done something to show you what I can create for that. And this is a website that I've set up on GoDaddy with hosting using WordPress. So when you go to GoDaddy, you go here. What I would do is I would ring them, give these guys a call, because it can get pretty confusing when you start going through stuff. Every time I've rung them, they've been absolutely brilliant. They've been more than helpful. They've talked me through what I need. And what I bought here is I bought a hosting package that gives me unlimited hosting. So I can host as many web pages or as many websites as I like. And it was a couple of £100. That's all it is. All I have to do in addition to that is buy the domain name. So, like it could be nfps.info or markdawes.com. But I buy the domain name. But then I can host as many websites as I like through these guys here. And then what you do is when you go here and you speak to these guys, tell them you want WordPress hosting. And the reason that's important is Google loves WordPress. So you want a WordPress hosted website. And for the first one, they will do it for you with WordPress installed. And then once WordPress is installed, all you need to do then is go into the themes and choose your theme and build the site around what you want. Now, I purchased another package. It cost me about $100 and something, but it allows me to use automated, what they call skins. And a skin is just a marketing term for how your website looks. But I had this up in a day. I gone to GoDaddy, I bought the domain name, marketingmybusiness.com. I had that plus unlimited hosting. I then went to another company and I bought this, and I'll come on to them later on in another email for you and show you how that was done. And I embedded that, or if you like, I pasted the code for that in there. And what this allowed me to do is to put videos in there, capture data stuff, and put it in there. And if someone comes here and enters their name and their email in there and they get access, then I will do. I haven't done it yet, but I will set up behind there. I will set up behind there an Aweber set of emails that will come out to them, that will offer them loads and loads and loads of free information. So there you are, and you've got an option there of doing that for around about £3 a month. If you want to really push the boat out, you can go over £5 a month. But this is the way to go now. It's really, really more cost effective than it was many, many years ago. So there's some options for you. I'll come back to you with stuff later on, and I'll show you how to do some more stuff. And we'll go from there. But I hope you're enjoying it. And if you're enjoying it, press the like button, tell people about us, and thanks ever so much. Take care for now.